When you file for bankruptcy, there's several tests that you must meet in order to complete a successful Chapter 13. Number one is feasibility. What that means is when you file the case and we say, we want to pay back these creditors and we're going to make a payment of $1,000 a month, we have to demonstrate to the trustee in the court that you have the resources and funds to make that $1,000 payment. And if we look at your income and your expenses and we show that you can only make a $500 payment, that's going to trigger a feasibility objection. So in order to pay the creditors that you want to pay and keep the property that you want to keep, you're going to have to find another way to make up that income. There's a couple ways to do that. Number one, you could get another second job or another additional source of income, whether it's from employment or whether it's from contribution from a family member or a friend who's willing to make those payments towards you to make up the difference, or you're willing to reduce some expenses so that you'll have the necessary surplus of $1,000 to make your plan payment. Another test that you have to file when you file for bankruptcy is disposable income. And what that means is if you have a lot of income, more income than you need to get caught up and pay for the things that you want to pay for, we look at your income and expenses and devote a certain amount of your monthly surplus towards your unsecured creditors. And if we're not devoting enough or the trustee objects, then we'll have to prove that up and pass that test. There's one other additional test, and it is called the best interest of your creditors. And that means if you file a Chapter 13 bankruptcy case and you have some investment property or you have some stocks or bond that are above the standard amount that we can exempt, you could liquidate that property in theory and pay back your creditors. Therefore, you have the opportunity to either convert and file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy case, liquidate that property, and pay back your creditors, or stay in the 13 and pay back the difference that the creditors would have received if you had liquidated it.